All right, first time YouTube go live. How are you? My name is Alpna Duvalier Neville, also known as Crom of Crom Productions. Just testing this thing out, see how it's working. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Everything's okay. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday weekend. Happy New Year to you. And yeah, so let's talk. Let's talk. So, for some reason, I seem to be the leading expert on failed relationships. And basically, let's just be honest. The reason why I have failed relationships is basically because I have a terrible sense of judgment of character when it comes to the opposite sex. Um, Plus, I'm very, I guess I have a sense of gullibleness because I do, I'm a nice guy, the nice guy syndrome. So, you know, so it's just odd to me that so many people are out here really trying to take advantage of kind-hearted people for either a some sense of notch on the belt type of status. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Or just because it's the game. Everybody defines this relationship perils as the game. You know, it is what it is. But anywho, um, I have one viewer. Thank you for stopping by. I'm really not prepared, and like I said, I just wanted to test this thing out, see how it was going. So I'm just sitting in the parking lot of the Wegmans. Came and took some family members just so that they can go shopping, and I'm just sitting in the car waiting for them to get their shopping done. I'm in my Mercedes E350 wagon, so we got plenty of room in the back. As you can see, we got plenty of room in the back for said groceries and stuff. So it is what it is, man. So, just out of curiosity, how do you feel about this YouTube Live? How does it work for you? What's the pros and cons? Send me comments below of what you like about it, what you don't like about it. The first thing that I've noticed about it, John Bistus, what's up, baby boy? How are you, John Bistus? All right, so I guess the one thing I did notice is that I didn't see the comments come up until now. So I just saw John Bistus, a good friend, old, known him for probably what? How long has it been, John Bistus? Maybe about 15, maybe 15 years, 15, 20 years. Yeah, good man, stand up guy. He's a flat Earth person, which is all cool too, because I love anybody who can stimulate my thoughts and have me think and who thinks outside the box. I am a person who loves free thinkers, as I am a free thinker myself. So it's all good, Mr. Business. I'm good, Al. How are you? I'm surviving, man. I'm doing the best that I can, brother. I'm doing the best that I can, man. It's not easy out here. Um, things are really rough. You know what I'm saying? As far as just getting it straight, man, just getting your life in order, getting your stuff straight, you know what I mean? And at this age, it gets even tougher if you haven't gotten your life straight, you know? Being a hard head, young in life, you put yourself, you don't prepare yourself when you get up here in age, you know what I'm saying? So every day has become somewhat of a hassle, but it is what it is, Mr. Business. But I'm glad to see you okay, man. Uh, I got this is my third time in Facebook jail. I got another 30 days I'm facing, so I got to try other mediums, man, because yeah, I keep getting kicked off of Facebook for content that's very puzzling to me. It's funny how Facebook will back How Facebook will flag certain words, but are totally okay with other words. Like I can use the N word at random at any given time, and it's totally okay. But if you want to describe a person not as his gender or whatever the case may be, but if you just want to call a person a gay term with the use that starts with the word F, you become flagged, and eventually they'll put you in Facebook jail for 30 days. So that's how that works. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? So I got kicked off of that. So I'm just trying new mediums, man. See what's going on with this, man. Can anybody tell me the best way? What's that? These women of today is to. Oh, wait, hold on. What did that say? Something about these women of today. John, I'll give you my example of these women of today, John. These women of today are mostly self-absorbed, misogynistic, sex-driven, reckless. When you hear a person say, "I'm free-spirited," it should be a red flag. Because they use this term as to kind of rationalize their whorish behavior. It just is what it is. My last situation was dealing with a person for 2 years. All takes and no gives, John. You're absolutely right, bro. All take and no give, man. You know what I'm saying? And just to give you a brief little breakdown of my last situation, I was off and on with a person, and I noticed that her movements were very questionable, man. You know, when she did these movements, it led me to believe that there was somebody else in the picture. But she will tell you up and down, no, that's not the case. It's not what you think it is. Let's have sex. You know, and then as soon as we have sex or whatever the case may be, it bounces right back into that situation. So a week prior to her coming out of the making her appearance on Facebook Live, changing her not religious, her relationship status, doing things she said she couldn't do with this person, but she clearly says she couldn't do with me. She's in a full-blown relationship. Mind you, a week prior, she wasn't single. She was single. She wasn't dealing with anybody. I kind of told her, you know, I'm not comfortable. Just be honest. If you're in a relationship, I would rather not even be involved. However, no, it's not the case. Let's just, you know, can we just be, you know, friends or whatever, and just build or whatever the case may be. And come to find out, in a full-blown relationship, and it kind of broke broke it down, her movements to me. Now I understand clearly what she was doing. But yeah, job business is all take, no give. I mean, you know, and they disguise themselves as the most nicest people in the world, man, and they're just bat crazy and evil. Been there, done that. Sorry, man. It's all good, bro. I mean, it's like it's kind of like this scenario is like I'm meeting the same woman wrapped in different wrapping paper, man. It's the same person. Each scenario is the same person, and you can't sit and say, "Well, I got to look at myself." No, there is pathologies and there are logics um involved with this situation. Women in general are moving in a certain way. They have a certain pathology by today's standards, and this is what leads them. And a lot of them are led by sexual gratification, sexual conquests, financial upliftment, or things like, not even security wise. They could care what kind of person they have. If the man beats them, abuses them, verbally assaults them, it doesn't matter. If he's taking care of home, they're not leaving. You know, and it's like nobody has any sense of morals. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody. Like, the sense of morals is just decayed as far as the society it goes, man. It's just, it's wild, man. You know, and am I perfect? I'm not perfect at all. I got a lot of faults. I got a lot of things that I have to overcome as a man. But it's just but if you lead with a good heart or a good sense of moral fiber or something like this, it's not enough. Majority is going for the most. Yeah, John. Yeah, man, especially at our age, bro. I would think that women at this age would be set and they'd be mature enough to understand the values of having a monogamous situation or whatever, and not, free balling out here, and understand that diseases are rampant and things of this nature. They don't care, bro. They don't care, man. They're gonna satisfy their needs no matter what, and they don't care how you feel about it. At the end of the day, they have no respect for you as a person. You know what I'm saying? And this is a person you thought that you cared very much about, but they really don't care two shits about you. All they care about is their need to gratify whatever they need to gratify at that moment. And it's just it. And I'm not gonna say all women. I'm just gonna say a particular type of women I stay meeting these particular type of women, man. Stay. And it doesn't get any easier, man. It really doesn't. It's just crazy out here, you know. But John, what's up with you, bro? Man, these women have been brainwashed by feminists and television. That's the crazy part, bro. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, because let's break down the attributes of a man is ruled by logic, and the attributes of a woman is ruled by emotions, right? So if you put a woman in a position of power, or if you make the situation to where logic and emotions have to meet at some point, like if you try to have if you try to talk to one another about a situation or a scenario, it will never link, because your logic does not groove with her emotions. You know what I'm saying? So and this is another thing, John. Social media is probably the worst thing for relationships ever. And why I say that is because why would you deal with one person when you have a million others to get gratification from? When you're feeling, when if you and somebody you have an argument with, the first thought you get is to, well, shit, let me hit someone else's DMs, let me go dick hunt, um and make myself feel good, because, and just boil up the person that you've been trying to hook up with, and just toss them away in the trash and move on to the next situation that gratifies you. You know what I'm saying? And this is pretty much what it's about. This is society as it is, and social media is terrible on relationships, man. Social media is terrible on relationships. Let's just be honest. Let's be real about it, man. It really is, man. When anyone, I mean, even for the men, very shallow behavior. You're absolutely right, John. Very shallow behavior. Very misogynistic on both parts, on men and women. Both are misogynistic. Both are. You can't, like, okay, how do you have a relationship based on me having a beard? How is that the number one factor for you wanting to have sex with me, is because I have a beard, or because I may be handsome or anything. Never mind my attributes as a person. Never mind what type of person I am. Let me get to know this person. Let me see what type of man this is. No, this is what leads me to liking you enough to spread my legs for you. And for us men, is a booty. It's a nice round plump booty. It's sad, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like I'm a throwback. Like I really should have been born in the 17 or 1800s, man. You know what I mean? Somewhere where I see my wife, and we do things that just are natural. We court each other. Um, we build a house. We get married. Liars, lies when they have a Facebook account. Oh yeah, bro. You want to hear something, John? You know why I know majority of women cheat? Because they are interested in me in the DMs. Like they want to know who I am. Like they want to get to know me, and they're married. And they're married. And they send photos of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they're married. I shouldn't be saying this, but it's God's honest truth. So I know most women are only as faithful as their options. Let's just be 100% real. Most women are only as faithful as their options. Please, you know what I'm saying? And the more the options, the less they care about the guy who's trying his best to love them. Like that really women they don't want no parts of a person to love them. They don't want that. They don't desire love. I think some women do desire love, but I mean they desire love from a person who's emotionally unattached. It's like a need. It's like a desire. Why can't I get him to say the love word? Why can't I get him to say love? And now dealing with these certain situations and people, I understand why brothers don't use that L word. I understand. I see it now. That L word should be reserved, and it only should be reserved for the most extraordinary woman that you've ever been with. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only time you should ever use that L word, because if you use it during the dating process, she's going to take advantage of you. There's nothing left to conquer. Like there's nothing left to gain from this. Oh, I got him loving me already. What else is there? What else is going to feed my desires for emotional discourse is if he tells me that already. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they want to cause a situation just so it can stimulate their need for emotional dysfunction. You know, it's sad, John. It's sad. This is a sad world, man. But listen, Bill went off to London, man. He went to London and he went to go see the Beatles, bro. The Beatles, man. That man went to go see the Beatles, bro. He went and saw John, man. And Ringo came up on stage, he said, bro. He went to Liverpool. Bill went to Liverpool, John. That man could die. He could have flew back here and died at the airport and been happy and would have been complete. As you know, us musicians, man, I will see the greats. I don't care what genre of music is. If somebody offered me a ticket to go see if somebody offered me tickets to go see Led Zeppelin, I'm going. I'm going to see the greats. I don't care if what genre of music it is, man. I'm going to go see it. And for that, man, that was a beautiful thing for him, man. I'm so happy he was able to do that. So what's going on with you, bro? Where you at? Where you working at? What's up with Tony Marino? How's everybody doing? Are you at Infinity? What's going on with you, bro? I reached the Beatles. He is to see you. Come on, man. John, come on. Come on, bro. Let's bury the hatchet, man. Let's bury the hatchet. Bury the hatchet with that brother. I ran into Rick Riccatelli of all people. Can you believe? And Rick got big, man. Oh my God, bro. I couldn't believe how big he got, bro. He got really big. Living in Old Bridge with Tony Marino. Oh, okay, that's cool, bro. That's good, man. That's good, bro. I mean, it's all good. I'm sorry to hear about his mother. I think I heard about his mother passing away some time back. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But I'm glad you're doing okay and everything is good with you, bro. You know? I'm glad everything is good with you, bro. So John, I need you to come by and hit on the music, man. You know, I need some likes on the music. I need some shares. I need some comments, bro. Come on, man. I've been doing this for so long, bro. It's hard out here, man. I got some cats from out in California. My boy Vader Black. His album is about to drop, and I did about maybe 60% of the tracks, man. And I know you love hip hop. I know you're a fan of hip hop, bro. So as soon as it's released, man, I'll hit you with a link, and you can let me know what you think, man. It's traditional West Coast hip hop, but you know, just put your mind in the mindset of like the Isley Brothers, Zap, those type of people. I haven't been on Facebook for one. Yeah, you know what? Every time I get flagged on Facebook and I'll go to Facebook jail. For those 30 days, my progression in life intensifies and it gets better. So I kind of look forward to being on Facebook a little bit because every time when I come back, there's always gains. You know what I'm saying? And people notice it. The one time I got off Facebook, I had dropped 40 pounds, man, not in 30 days, but like over a process. It was like maybe over 6 months. But the last 30 days, I was going hard and I dropped like 40 pounds, man. You know, I went from 280, now I was down to 241 at one point. I think I might have gained a little more weight since I got my car. Yeah, that's another story, man. Cars could be your worst enemies, bro. You know, as far as your physical, you know, walking was probably the best beneficial thing that I could have done to my body at the time. Because I'm at an age now where your joints hurt, your knees hurt. You know, when I was younger playing football all that time, boxing, all that stuff just kind of takes a toll on your body, man. So when you hit 48, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting up there, John. 49 this May. Then we're gonna plan a big party for the 50, man. After that, bro. Yeah, 50, bro. I'll be 50 in a year and a couple of months, man. That's gonna be crazy, bro. That's gonna be crazy, man. But my 50th, I'm gonna do something really big, bro. So you know, save your coins up, man. They talking about my peoples from Jersey City. We all talking about going to either DR or Vegas. Oh damn, Johnny B. So what we doing, bro? You'll be 50 in May. I'll be 49. So what we doing? What you doing for your birthday? Let me know what you doing, but I'm letting you know we gonna do it big for mine, man. We gonna really do it big, baby. We gonna do it big, baby. So you gotta let me know. You know, I'll keep you posted. But 50, we going somewhere. We either going to DR or Vegas or New York City. One of the three. One of the three, man. Vegas, Dominican Republic, or New York City. But I would really like to go down to DR because I have a beautiful friend down there. Giovanni Melendez. We have been Facebook friends for over going on 6 years now, man. She's the best, man. She's like the best. She's a very good friend. Language barrier. Thank God for Google Translation because, we had our little language barrier, but, we got past that. And, as she's like one of my most favorite persons in the world, you know. And I have a friend out in India guess what her name is? I don't really celebrate birthdays. Maybe I'll go to Atlantic City. All right. Well, I'll link up with you to Atlantic City then, bro. We'll link up. We'll link up to Atlantic City. I know you like the sport, so maybe there might be a good boxing match in May or something in Atlantic City you can go to. But so I was curious about my name. Excuse me, I have a cold. I was curious about my name, Alpna. Alpnah. That is my name. My father's name is Thomas Alpna. I got his middle name. So I was very curious about my name. And as far as I knew, me and my father was the only people on the planet with that name. So I hit the Google search and looking down the thing, nothing came up. Then I saw this Alpna. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And it was a young lady named Alpna. Yeah, I saw the fight, bro. Let me finish this story and I'll tell you about the Wilder fight, what I thought about that fight. So I looked this person up. She had a Facebook account, and I instant messenger. I said, "Hey, we have the same name, and do you know what the name means? I'm really curious of the name." She was kind enough to respond back to me, man, and she told me that Alpna is a form of art that they use colored sand and they put it on the ground to make these murals, which I thought was dope. And me and her have been like the best of friends. I call her my sister, and she calls me her brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's about 5 years now. So at some point in my life, I want to go to India just to visit my sister Alpna. But to make a long story short, Tyson Fury won that fight. Tyson Fury won that fight. I don't care about you Wilder supporters. I think Wilder's a puncher. I think he relies on his strengths more than his skill. Because as a boxer, he doesn't have skill. Or a person like Tyson Fury wouldn't have bothered him as much. He lumped him up. Tyson Fury lumped that boy up, man. He really did. He's a pugilist. He's a pugilist in every sense of the word. He's a pugilist, my brother, business. Wilder has been getting by off of brute strength. That's it. No real skill boxing wise. He doesn't have any real skill boxing wise. He really doesn't. He relies on his brutality or his strengths to fight. And the only reason he was able to even get to Fury was like wild shots, like wild hooks and things of this nature. And it was like out of a sense of desperation. You know what I'm saying? If Fury didn't get too comfortable, that never would have happened to him, and he would have definitely won that fight. I think it went to a draw because of the 2 knockdowns. So, in essence, nobody really got robbed. But if I had to go on points and the sweet science, I would have to say Tyson Fury won that fight, bro. 100%. Tyson Fury won that fight. Anybody can say whatever they want, but Tyson Fury definitely won that fight, man. Yeah, I want. You know what I want? I want Holyfield to come out of retirement to fight Terrence Crawford. That's what I want now. He was loading up on the right hand all night, 9 rounds to 3. Fury won. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I totally agree. Fury was outboxing him. He was scoring with the jab. He was scoring with, you know, it was more of a pity pat thing, but he was still scoring nonetheless. And all dude was doing was just throwing haymakers. Like he at some point it was like a sense of desperation. Like he really didn't like he really was stuck. Like he didn't know what to do, And it was like he was really stuck. But yeah, man. Yeah, I want to see Mayweather and Crawford fight. I really do. That's what Mayweather beat up that kid from Japan, man. I hope to God that kid does not kill himself. He he looked in such he was terrified in that ring with Floyd Mayweather. Fury has no what? None power than you think. Has more power than you think. Yeah, he does. He got a couple of KOs under his belt, don't he? He does. The other guy from London, um, I'm not impressed by him either. John, me and you grew up where boxers was boxers, man. 70s, 80s. We probably had the best era of boxing, bar none, man. We witnessed men go 15 rounds. We witnessed the crop of people were so good that anybody could have been a champion at that time, man. The heavyweight division, you had Ken Norton, you had Frazier, you had Ali. I'm looking right at his face. George Foreman, Liston, Larry Holmes. You had so many gods of boxing in that era, man. This stuff we watching is just that shit might as well be the WWE as far as I'm concerned. It's not. It's you'll catch some good middleweight fights here and there, but the heavyweight division is destroyed, man. No one looks impressive as far as that's concerned. There's some people who got the belts, but nobody looks impressive. Not one person, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, man, not one person as far as I'm concerned, bro. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, bro. But I'm about to get off this thing, John B. It was a pleasure talking to you, man. Mark Breland, yeah. Corner, fighting. Yeah, I agree. I agree, my brother. I agree. I agree, John Bistis. Well, listen, bro, I'm about to get off this thing. I hope everything is well, man. I want to wish you a happy new year to you. And you know, I hope next year is nothing but wonderful things for you and your family. And thanks for chatting with me for a while, man, keeping me company. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Johnny, keeping me company. Yo, Johnny, look what I got, bro. Yeah, baby. I finally got a decent car, Johnny. I got a decent car. I got a decent car, John. It needs some work though. I gotta get some seals done and stuff like that. But for the price, man, I couldn't beat it, man. And, I'm very happy. I want to turn this into a hammer. You know how I do with my cars, man. So at some point, I'm gonna try to like get the engine hammered. I'm gonna get the kit, the AMC. I'm gonna try and do this thing right, bro. As soon as I get an opportunity, man, or maybe some sponsors or something, somebody can help me out with this thing, man. But yeah, man. But John, God bless you, bro. Have a good one, man, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon, brother. Be safe, babe. Peace out.